Education, like other aspects of society, often have unusual news events. This is Wes Hickey, Director of the UT Tyler School of Education, and in this Weekly 5 we want to talk about the news of the weird. First of all, Florida commencement exercises had a faculty member that decided that individuals were moving across stage too slowly, that were oftentimes doing little dances, maybe taking selfies, and took it upon himself to make sure he rushed up the matter. Now guys, in the past, our commencement exercises have been a very solemn event, but over the past couple of decades, they've become to get a little bit more rowdy, and certainly our students now feel as if it's an opportunity to be a part of social media and do things like that while they're going across there. And frankly, it is their time. But I think there is a lesson to be learned here that we all need to pay attention to. If the remedy is much worse than the problem, then we probably don't need to do it. And this faculty member has been suspended at this point, and there's been a lot of apologies dealing with that stuff, and so we just need to be cautious to make sure that whatever we do to take care of a situation doesn't make everything much worse. Second item, middle schooler arrested for bringing weed-infused Cheetos to school, and this is something that we're probably going to have to worry about more and more as our more states are beginning to legalize marijuana, and when they do that, it's being baked into foods, and so you have a number of different types of candies or other types of food-like items that have marijuana in them. And so these Cheetos that have marijuana baked into them were brought to school, and a lot of kids ate it, and there's a lot of problems that took place from there. In fact, this is getting to be such a problem that in California they begin to ban the idea of the gummy bears having marijuana in them because kids could easily bring them to school and take care of them there. I know when I was a principal and superintendent, I was very much worried about the prescription drugs that kids would oftentimes find in the cabinets of their uncle or their parents or something like that, and they would take it to school and they would put it into drinks and that kind of thing. And so this is a very similar type situation where we need to make sure that we see if anybody appears to be impaired, that we try to take care of it at that point. But it certainly is going to be an issue that's probably going to get worse long before it gets better. And the final area, which may be the weirdest thing that we've seen in a while, is that a school in New Jersey began to see that what looked like human feces on the football field morning after morning, till finally they set up a camera and did a little bit of a sting operation to find out what it was. And what they found is that a nearby superintendent would go run every morning and then get on the middle of the field and defecate, and until they finally caught him and they arrested him, and he asked to be put on paid leave, and he was granted that. And so I think there is a lesson to this story too, but I also think it is pretty obvious, which is obviously don't defecate on the nearby school's field. Anyway, here at UT Tyler, let us know what we can do, and remember to inspire and educate, be an architect of human potential.